Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about top 10 things to do in Barcelona. So before starting this video, like this video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. Barcelona, the capital of Catalonia and Spain's second largest city, is unrivaled. It's one of the few must-see cities with a distinct personality. This is due in part to a generation of early 20th century painters and architects, such as Antoni Gaudí, whose iconic structures are unlike anything else on the planet. In Barcelona, there is something for everyone. If you're a foodie, the city has a total of 20 Michelin stars, and if you're looking for culture, there's an endless supply of stunning structures and events. You won't know where to begin when it comes to clean urban beaches, world-class entertainment, and so much fantastic shopping. Number 10. Montjuic. The National Museum of Catalan Art, the Museum of Archaeology, and the Ethnology Museum are among the institutions in this city district, which was developed for the 1929 International Exhibition. The art museum stands out among them, and the views of the city from its steps are breathtaking. The Magic Fountain, which was also erected for the exhibition, is located below it, and features light and music events every half hour on weekends. Of course, this is best seen at night. The 17th-century castle at the very top of the hill saw action during the Catalan Revolt in the 1600s, as well as during the Civil War in the late 1930s, following which it was used as a prison. Number 9. Barcelona City History Museum. The Augustus Temple and the Funeral Way on Plaça de la Vila de Madrid are among the Roman sites preserved by the History Museum in the Gothic Quarter. Plaça del Rei, on the other hand, is where you can view Barcelona's historic past in layers. You'll take a lift down to the bottom of the hill, where you'll see the ruins of a garum factory, laundries, dyeing businesses, and parts of ancient Barcelona's walls. The property is enormous, spanning 4,000 square meters, and you'll be able to wander around it on raised pathways. As you ascend the museum structure, you'll travel back in time, to the vaults of the Palau Real Major, the medieval dukes of Barcelona's palace. It also oversees a number of historic monuments throughout the city, in time of which are archaeological sites showcasing the ruins of an ancient Roman city known as Barcino in Latin. Others, such as the Jewish Quarter and the medieval royal palace known as the Palau Real Major, originate from the Middle Ages. The rest are modern, including historic industrial structures and locations associated with Antoni Gaudí and the Spanish Civil War. The historian Agustín Duran I Sanpere was the museum's main advocate and first director when it opened on April 14, 1943. As part of the Barcelona City Council's Culture Institute, it is owned by the city. Number 8. Parc Güell. Visit this garden complex on Carmel Hill to round out your Gaudí experience. Many people visit this section of Gracia for the stunning views of Barcelona from the park's main terrace. These serpentine benches and their mosaics have appeared on postcards and in films. Colonnades, fountains, and statues, all in the architect's distinctive design, can be found elsewhere. If you still haven't had your fill of Gaudí, you may visit his house museum, which houses furniture and ornamental objects designed by him and was where he lived from 1906 until 1926. The Parc del Carmel is located on the northern flank of Carmel Hill, which is part of the Collserola mountain range. Parc Güell is located in the La Salut sector of Barcelona's Gracia district. With urbanization in mind, Eusebi Güell commissioned Antoni Gaudí, a renowned architect and the face of Catalan modernism, to build the park. The park was constructed between 1900 and 1914 and opened to the public in 1926. UNESCO designated the park as a World Heritage Site in 1984 under the Works of Antoni Gaudí category. Number 7. Camp Nou. The 99,000-seater stadium, which has been the home of FC Barcelona since 1957, is located in the Western Les Corts neighborhood. Camp Nou is one of Europe's football temples, and even if you don't support the team, you must see it to comprehend the stadium's massive size. And if you're a fan, viewing the stadium and browsing the museum's memorabilia of one of the world's most prominent teams would be a dream come true. Keep an eye on the calendar because the stadium tour is not available on or immediately before match days. It is the largest stadium in Spain and Europe, and the fourth largest association football stadium in the world, with a seating capacity of 99,354. In 1989 and 1999 it held 2 European Cup, Champions League finals, 2 European Cup, Winners' Cup finals, 4 Intercities Fairs Cup final games, 5 UEFA Super Cup games, 4 Copa del Rey final games, 2 Copa de la Liga final games, and 21 Supercopa de Espanha final games. It also held 5 games in the 1982 FIFA World Cup, including the opening game, 2 out of 4 matches in the 1964 European Nations Cup, and the 1992 Summer Olympics football event final. Number 6. La Beccaria. This is both a famous site and an instructive experience. A Beccaria market has existed in Barcelona since the Middle Ages, however its particular location has only been used for around 200 years. In 1914, the magnificent and unusual iron and glass roof you see was installed. It's a genuine eye-opener, whether you're looking for food, or just want to take in the sights and sounds of a bustling metropolitan market. It's a permanent grid of stalls selling fruits, vegetables, cold meats, cheese, and olive products. The entire market converges in the center around an oval design of fishmongers. At one of the market's bars, unwind with a beer and a tapa. Number 5. City beaches. The coastal boardwalk in Barcelona spans for kilometers. Walking from Barceloneta to Diagonal Mar takes around an hour, but it's a walk that really helps you comprehend the city. The livelier and more touristic beaches, such as Sant Sebastià, are backed by Barceloneta's tight mesh of chic shops and bars with terraces and outdoor seating. After the Olympic port, you'll discover a bit more space and more Barcelona natives as you go along the waterfront. Finally, just a short distance from Platja de Levant lies the vast and brand new Diagonal Mar Mall, which is reviving a once industrial area of the city. Number 4. Casa Mila. Casa Mila, also known as La Pedrera, because the front of the building resembles the face of a quarry, was finished in 1912 and is another iconic gourd structure. It was the fourth and final gourd building on Passeig de Gràcia, and it is one of numerous UNESCO-listed Catalan modernist buildings. Modern improvements, such as the self-supporting stone facade and subterranean parking garage, will appeal to architects. It was built as a family residence for businessman Pere Mila I Camps, with apartments for rent on the top levels. The harmony between the building's design and Casa Mila's furnishings is a treat to behold, and it all dates from when Gaud was at the top of his game. Number 3. Casa Batlló. This apartment tower, another of Antoni Gaud's most postcard-friendly designs, wasn't built from the ground up but was remodeled around the turn of the century. You don't have to have been to Barcelona to recognize the building's roof, which is made up of tiles that resemble the scales of a large dragon. The inside and outside of Casa Batlló, like all of his work, has a sinuous aspect to it, with few straight lines and a brilliant attention to detail. Take, for example, the mushroom-shaped fireplace on the noble level, which was created as a cozy grotto for couples to warm up in the winter. Number 2. Sagrada Familia. This is the starting point for your journey around Barcelona and Antoni Gaud's dreamy creations. His minor basilica is a project of enormous magnitude and ambition that is still only about 3/4 finished more than 140 years after Gaud began working on it. It will be the world's tallest church edifice when its spires are completed, and it will be unlike any religious structure you've ever seen. The Sagrada Familia incorporates various architectural forms, including Catalan modernism, Art Nouveau, and Spanish late Gothic, yet when you look up open-mouthed at the nave ceiling, Gaud's masterpiece transcends these kinds of designations. Number 1. Las Ramblas. Never mind that many locals avoid the promenades that stretch from Plaça de Catalunya to the Columbus Monument on the water's edge. It's one of those things that you have to do if you're a tourist. In the summer, you'll be walking through the crowds, past living statues, street entertainers, bird sellers, and flower stands, beneath the shade of the huge plane trees. You could get a fragrance of waffles, govras, being baked every now and again. Once you've reached the water, you can continue along the boardwalk, to the Mare Magnum shopping complex or the Barcelona Aquarium. What do you think about this video? Which of the following top 10 things to do in Barcelona you find most interesting? Do let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit its subscribe button before you go.